Let me get these dogs put away, and we're ready. Padded Room Radio is back on the air, you ugly son of a guns. My name is Darian. I am still in the house. I'm feeling much better this week. Little bit more with the road rash. Did a little something called the Reno Tahoe Odyssey. I don't want to bore you with the details, but I think I'm trying to kill myself. Actually, I think my wife is trying to kill me because she keeps signing me up for these fucking athletic things that are a little traumatic and damaging to my personal body and space and hygiene and everything else. My main man, Dusty, is in the house. He is also... Hey now.
The disembodied ball busting from the background.
Just called me a baby. You
deserve it.
I think she meant, hey, baby.
Oh,
like,
no. I think she meant stop being a ninny.
No, that was
big pussy.
No. That was a term of endearment, sir. The phantom voices of the house often have like pet names for me and things like that.
Like jackass.
That too. Yes. Hey, fucktard. Dusty is in the house, as you've noticed. What's going on, Big Dust?
Oh, God, what has it been 3 weeks now?
Something like that.
Shit.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, you were being, as your lovely better half calls you, a baby.
Oh, baby. True. I'm sick.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks ago, I was being a baby.
A big
or last
baby.
week, I guess.
Yes.
Really, yeah.
So there's that.
My defense, I think I got bit by a rabid desert rat and then drank a case of beer and a bottle of Jameson
Normally,
over 3 days.
That would kill the bloodborne infection from the desert
tried.
rat.
That was my intention.
I think you needed two bottles
of
Jameson.
Well,
probably would have done the trick, yeah.
Had a little too much fun Memorial Day weekend, so came back a hurting unit. My Marauder. Yeah,
that's the worst. So Miss Monica is also in the house. What's up, Miss Monica?
I am here.
What's up with you? You're alive, dude. You survived the in-law incursion?
Yes, I did.
All right.
There was a lot of, not me, but a lot of alcohol flowing around this house.
I'm pretty sure some of it found its way into your stomach there, little miss.
Surely not. I was the bartender.
Yeah, bullshit, Monica. As she's sending us pictures of half-drunk bottles of tequila.
Yeah. Your nose is growing.
That's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Well, speaking of growing noses and half-drunk tequila, we got a regular horror show to get into here, inmates. We got listener mail, horror news, all kinds of fun stuff. I say we hit it with a little of the old horror news.
Let's do it.
Horror news.
All right, Dusty, what do you got for us?
All right, so long-rumored sequel to Until Dawn is happening in 2027, dropping on PlayStation 5.
Oh, the game.
The game.
I thought you were talking about the movie.
No, the game.
Okay, right on.
So we get a new Until Dawn.
Okay.
Like last time, your choices determine, the outcome.
Yeah.
But this one is taking a new setting.
Okay.
It revolves around a crew. The story centers around a crew of ghost hunters.
Okay.
Who are behind the widely popular paranormal channel Dead True. Ironically, they've never actually seen anything supernatural. Okay. The whole thing is staged.
Right.
That changes quickly as the crew has just signed a big TV deal and gets shipped off to an abandoned tropical island, so we're going tropical this time.
Okay.
For their first funded episode. Things take a dark turn once on the island, as beneath the blissful exterior hides dark secrets that are centuries old and hungry for vengeance.
Okay. I'm interested.
Yeah. I loved the first one.
Me
I played
too.
it a couple times because, obviously you get a different pathway every time.
Yeah. I think but the only problem I had with the original is that I feel I've only played it all the way through once. And
I did twice.
It seems to me that really the only... You're just affecting who lives and who dies. The ending is still the same. It's just a matter of...
I can't remember because I played it twice. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the ending was... No, I can't remember. We'd have to...
Yeah,
GTS.
It's been a while. If you like that one, there's another one very similar to it called... I want to say The Casting of Frank Stone or something like that.
Haven't played that one.
Takes place in the Dead by Daylight universe.
Oh, okay.
So like all the killers kind of make little cameos and things like that, little Easter eggs. It's the same thing though. You're just going through and
choose your own adventure.
Kind of a deal.
Okay,
right on.
Well, maybe we'll check it out. All right. So also, what dropped today is Adam Wingard's new movie, and it is called Onslaught. It's an A24. It's releasing September 4th, and I watched the trailer, and it looks pretty dope.
Yeah?
Yeah. So the tagline says, when a rogue squad of genetically engineered super soldiers breaks loose in the desert, a badass army sniper must unleash hell to protect her young daughter.
Okay.
So you got, and it's got Dan Stevens.
Okay. I like him.
And Rebecca Hall. And
I like her.
Yeah. So the trailer looks good.
Okay.
It's basically, like super soldiers, but literally think Jason Voorhees, but SEAL Team 6 Jason Voorhees.
Sure.
Like with all the fucking gear and the masks and the nods and the fucking M4s and all this shit,
Very cool.
So the trailer looks pretty dope.
It sounds interesting. I'm into it. And I like Adam Wingard.
I do too. But I got fucking burned by A24 lots of times.
I know.
And I'm going to talk about it.
Okay.
And what are you looking at?
Okay.
A24, I have beef.
You have beef now?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I've had for a while, but it's like...
It's an acquired taste. And you got to know... Well, we'll get into that here.
Yeah, this one, from the trailer, does not look like an A24.
They never do. Until the last 10 minutes of the movie, then you go, whoa.
Or it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Every time I walk out of a fucking A24 movie, I'm... What the fuck did I just watch?
I know. Right you got A24'd.
A24'd.
It happens.
My caveman brain is not equipped to deal with A24.
You need an A24 calibration.
Yes.
You can pick that up at AutoZone.
Yeah.
It's right next
More
to
like the fucking Apple store.
There were that, too. Monica, what do you got for us tonight?
I got a couple new releases coming out that you should watch for.
Okay.
The first one is this Friday on VOD is The Summoning. Have you seen that?
I have not.
This one, I think this might be a little ridiculous.
Okay.
So it's a supernatural. It's about, how we do Bloody Mary?
We do?
Yep. This one is, how does it go? Baby blue, blue baby. Baby blue, blue baby.
Don't say it again.
13 times.
If I can't do it when I'm drunk, then just forget the whole thing.
And what comes out of the mirror? A blue
baby, I would hope, yeah.
The supernatural is going to come out of there.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
The whole supernatural, all of it.
All of it all at once.
This one, the next one I'm a little excited for. I didn't know this, but it's the whole Danny DeVito family. It's going to be a new movie coming out called Drag.
Okay.
I didn't even know they were into horror movies.
Me neither.
I didn't either.
Yeah. So
his whole I didn't know he had a family. I mean,
well, he's married to Rhea Perlman.
Yeah, but I haven't seen any of his children or anything.
I didn't know they even had kids.
Yeah, the daughter Lucy DeVito is going to be in this movie as well. And it's basically it's a comedy horror movie about two burglars that break into a home and one injures their back, and time is ticking as the owners come home.
Okay, I'm interested. I'm sure it's going to be hilarious if it's got Danny DeVito in it.
Yeah, well, I didn't say he was in it. Just
just the
daughter
family.
was in it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, either
Gotcha.
way, check it out.
Yeah, so that sounds good. And then there is a new Wolf movie coming out, which is from Australia.
Okay.
That one is called. Oh, I lost it. It is called Dead Howling.
Is it a werewolf movie or a wolf? Like,
It's going to be zombies, and
Dingo.
they are fighting the werewolves.
Zombies are fighting the werewolves.
all right.
Yes. So, no.
Well, maybe.
Depends
We'll
on
see.
the wolf. Depends on the werewolf, creature effects.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a very fair fight, really.
yeah.
Well,
Werewolves
they do
kick the
look
shit out
like
of 'em.
werewolves.
Huh?
They do look like werewolves.
Okay.
Pterodon champion werewolves.
Yes,
Very true.
exactly. So that is also coming out sometime at the end of the year or fall.
Okay.
But I am looking forward to that because, Australians rock when they make horror movies.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Okay.
Right on.
And that's all I got.
Okay.
That you should look for.
Alrighty. Have you guys seen Hokum yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
I heard good things about it.
Good things. I thought I talked about it. Didn't I talk about it? Or it's been 3 weeks. I got a lot of fucking movies out.
Yeah, no, I think maybe in the Basement Boys chat, maybe.
Oh, I
That's where it
didn't
came up.
talk about it. Okay.
It hits digital today and is getting a physical release in August, so that's cool. Evil Dead Wrath has officially wrapped principal photography.
Wow.
2028 release is what we're hoping for.
28.
Yeah.
They already wrapped photography. It's
Yeah.
like 2 more years.
A lot of post production magic, I guess.
That's crazy. Okay.
Plus, you got to time this just right, because if it tanks at the box office,
What Burn?
release.
No, I know, but if Burn,
Burn is coming out in a couple months, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
If that tanks, is the other one?
Probably going to get pushed back even further.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
there's that. Speaking of A24, here's something I don't know how to feel about just yet. A24 has confirmed Zac Efron for an Angel Heart series.
Really?
Remember Angel Heart?
Oh yeah,
Monica,
Yeah,
remember
Mickey
Angel
Rourke.
Heart? Yeah.
Lisa Bonet.
Yeah.
Voodoo in the 20s and a weird deal with Robert De Niro.
Yep.
Yeah. Series coming at us, starring Zac Efron.
You know,
Oh.
I don't. You don't like him, Monica? I thought he did a
No.
good job in the Ted Bundy show.
Yeah.
and then
I'll watch him, but he's not my favorite.
Too clean cut for Monica.
No, he's ugly.
All right.
well, you are disagreeing with half the country there. Here.
Yes. Handsome devil.
He was pretty yoked in that wrestling movie he was in, and I thought that was pretty good.
I'm into it. I'll check it out. I like the movie. I guess there's a novel out there that I should probably look into at some point.
Yeah, I haven't read that either.
Mortal Kombat 2 is hitting digital next week. Mm-hmm. That was a pretty good show.
I agree, and didn't get to talk about it because we saw that as well.
Yep, and
I heard you talk about it.
All righty. Lastly, it looks like Zack Snyder is confirmed for an Escape from New York remake.
Now I don't know if I feel how I feel.
I mean, I can't think of anybody else.
I thought we went through this exercise before. It's like, who would play Snake?
I don't know. You can't have like a Jason Momoa or The
No.
Rock.
Tom
Definitely not
Hardy.
The Rock. Tom Hardy, I'll take.
Yeah, he would be good.
You need somebody with that ruggedly handsome. What's his name? Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
He might do it. I don't know. But you need somebody that's kind of handsome, but looks like they could take a punch at the same time.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think.
they can't be too yoked either, though. That's why
But
I say no Rock.
He was bigger. I think Charlie Hunnam is a little too small to be Snake.
I don't know. I don't think he was that big, really.
Well, he was wearing the black tank top.
Yeah,
He had some decent looking arms, right?
Sure. Very svelte. That's all we got on the horror news, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time for some listener mail.
Sounds good.
Listener mail.
Yeah, buddy. No emails this week, but we do have some voicemails coming at us. Let's see who's up first on the line here. Looks like Alan is going to be up first. The main man in Alabama. Here he is.
What's up, Alan?
What's up? Hope everybody's doing good.
What's going on, big dog?
Let's see, Mr. Darian, are you host?
You got me. Yeah, that was
Didn't
easy.
really to watch anything horror related. I watched the second Bollywood action flick, Gundahar, whatever it's pronounced. It was 4 hours long. So
Gundahar?
that's all I
Good
really
God,
watched.
4 hours.
I'm not doing it, man. 4 hours.
I don't remember what. I tried to watch 28 Years Later. I just couldn't get into it. I got about 30 minutes into it and was just kind of like, okay.
It's a kick in the nuts,
so
man.
I cut it all.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll listen to it. Maybe I'll watch it after I hear y'all talk about it. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Do you like bummers, Alan? Because that's where you're going. And they try to liven it up with a little something there at the end, but still, fuck. Right on. Here comes Mr. Tom Hardy himself. Hey-o.
Hey-o, Tom Hardy.
Padded room. How's my favorite degenerates this week?
What's up, man?
I do hope everyone's doing well.
We're alive.
And real quick, I really got nothing, man.
Okay.
I do think I got you on the educating department. Are you host?
You nailed it.
If you're not,
It's an
then
easy one.
You're another movie that I've seen that's exactly the same fucking thing.
Okay.
It's a
There's a
cheap
few.
movie to make, but
Yeah.
the funny thing is, the one I'm thinking of, I actually really liked. I thought it was, for what it was, just kind of a movie on Zoom or whatever. That it was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I liked
got nothing
Yeah.
on the what are you looking at department. However, I do got something on. Well, kind of something I've been meaning to talk about for a minute, and I just keep fucking forgetting, and I hope I'm saying this right. Anybody been listening to the fucking Dummies of
Thought he was
Horror,
going to drop
man,
an
with
N-bomb
that
on us.
man with the biggest balls
Beep.
in Australia, Tim?
Of course.
Have you heard their new fucking intro music? I believe that the phrase I should be using is that I'm chopped for it. I'm
You're
chuffed for
chopped?
it. I believe it means like I'm not quite got a boner for it, but I'm like gorging up. I think that's what it
All
means.
right.
Anyway, you haven't heard
Good.
the Dummies of Horror. You haven't heard their new intro song, man. Give it a fucking shot. It's a banger. Anyway, that's
I love
all
a good
got.
intro.
Hope all is well. Love you like family. Bye now.
Love you too, Tom Hardy.
I don't think he knows what chopped means. Chopped is, from what I gather from my 15-year-old daughter, means like ugly or like not good. It's like that dude looks chopped. Like
Sure.
not good.
Unless he's basing his slang off of Australia stuff. Who knows what they use
Oh
chop
yeah, I
for.
don't know. Who knows?
I think chubbed is what you're looking for, Tom Hardy.
So it's like halfway there.
Yeah.
I got you.
Chubbed up.
Chubbed up.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. Either way, he seems to enjoy it.
But chopped is not a good thing.
I
Chopped is
don't
a bad
think
thing.
it is. I do
according
not
to the
think-
kids.
Okay, I don't know where he's coming from with this, but good on you there, Tom Hardy. It is a banger. I like that. I always love those guys. That's all we got though on the listener mail front. You guys got anything for Alan or Tom Hardy?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for-
always sticking around.
Yes,
You guys are
agreed.
the best.
Thank you.
And hey, I know what our downloads look like. There are quite a few people out there listening to this right now who just don't have the fucking time or the actual interest enough to write or call into the show. So let's put it out there again for you lazy bastards. It's mail at paddedroompodcast.com or the mental health hotline, area code 775-387-0275. Be an Alan. Be a Tom Hardy. Be a Tim or a Steve Z or a any of these other people.
Coop.
Be a Cooper. Be a Cooper. In a world full of people in their cars, be a Cooper, goddammit.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. We are going to make fun of you. Just accept that. But it's going to be lighthearted and fun. And by all means, feel free to make fun of us as well. All right. That being said, I think it's movie time, y'all.
Let's do it.
There's a special night in the lives of all of us. A night to be beautiful, to be desirable. A night we can break all the rules and make our own. Prom Night. Everyone at Hamilton High is getting ready for Prom Night. It's a day of rehearsals, arrangements, final preparations, and last-minute phone calls.
Nick?
Wendy, do you still like to play games?
They're too old for games, but someone still wants to play.
What?
Callie, it's been a long time. Tonight, it's my turn.
Tonight, someone has come to the prom alone. Someone who watches in the silent corridors.
Callie.
Someone who waits until no one can help. Prom night. If you're not back by midnight, you won't be coming home.
It is Prom Night from 1980. This one got 5.3 stars on IMDb. Directed by Paul Lynch, written by William Gray, stars the incomparable Leslie Nielsen, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Casey Stevens. It's got a hard R rating. This one is a pretty blatant and obvious cash grab.
It's a 80s slasher trope.
This is disco slasher. Right
Yeah,
here.
somebody gets killed in the beginning.
Yeah,
And then the slasher takes revenge years later.
checks all the boxes.
All the boxes.
That's all it is. It's a cash grab. That being said, that doesn't necessarily make it the worst thing I've ever seen.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
We start off in an abandoned schoolhouse, I think.
I think it was the old high school, maybe, or
Could be.
Whatever.
Some kind of a big abandoned place. And we got three kids walking by. Two little girls and one little boy. The older girl takes off. She's like, "Oh, I forgot my algebra book." Meh. And then the little boy is like, "Come on, let's go." But the other little girl is like, "I gotta go in there and check it out." So she goes in there, and there's some older kids in there playing killer.
It looked like a
hide and seek. Yeah,
but they just put the twist on it that
everybody
killer's gonna get you.
Killer always. Yeah. It involves a lot of chanting.
Yeah.
So there's that. Now I'm a little fuzzy on the rules of the game, but apparently if you stumble into this area, then you're now part of the game, because that's exactly what happens with the little girl. She goes walking in. Inside playing, we have another two little girls and one little boy, and they're hiding and seeking.
I think they were a little bit older.
I think they were, yeah. Basically, make a long story short, the first little girl gets pulled into the game, and then the three other kids are like fuck faces. So they're like, "Killer's got you, killer,
just being
killer."
Total prick kids.
And then they basically bully her to the point of her jumping out of the window.
She kind of fell backwards out of it, but she didn't jump intentionally. But
no, I don't think so.
She got up, kind of to get away from him up on the windowsill, and then just fell out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whose fault is that?
I think it was hers.
I think it was hers, too.
Nobody pushed her.
No, but still.
It was a pretty ridiculous death, in my opinion.
Well, I don't think she died right there, because she falls flat, and she gets knocked unconscious, and it's only out of a second-story window, so there's a good chance if she had not been unconscious, she might have lived, or if the other kids had done something to rectify the situation. But now she's just laying on the ground, and that's when a window pane slides off out of one of the windows and basically comes down, and it doesn't decapitate her, but it catches her in the neck, and now she's dead. Cut to a couple hours later, her dad shows up. The Officer Frank Drebin of Police Squad shows up, and he's like, "Nordberg, where's my daughter?" "Oh, she's right here, Frank."
Surely you can't be serious.
And don't call me Shirley. And it's Leslie Nielsen. He's all distraught. And we get a little voiceover here of what I assume is a police officer jumping immediately to some kind of a sexual assault conclusion.
Yeah, some kind of a escaped lunatic that had...
Pervo. And she resisted, and she threw herself out the window to get away, and then That's that.
Very spotty
Writing.
racist police work.
Yeah.
Or, jump to the conclusion.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know. But in the meantime, the three original kids have, oh my God, they're going to call the cops. We're going to jail. We can never, ever talk about this. Okay, great. Let's never talk about it. They get on their bikes and haul ass. That's when we see the shadow of somebody pass over the dead girl. So somebody saw the whole thing. We just don't know who yet. All right. Now we're going to cut to 6 years later. It's the anniversary of the girl's death, and we find out that the two other kids that were with her were her older sister and possibly twin brother, I think.
I think it was a twin brother, yeah. They had the same striped shirt on.
That's what I was thinking. Tell me you're twins without telling me you're twins.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to wear the exact same clothes all the time. Okay, so that's cool. They're all busted. It's the anniversary of the death. They go to the grave. Mom is a little, we'll just say she's grief-stricken. She's like
still,
catatonic,
day, yeah.
And, Dad is like Leslie Nielsen. He's, I miss you so much. Brr. And then now we see the grown kids, one of them played by Jamie Lee Curtis. Mm-hmm. And it's important to note here that this is not another rendition of Laurie Strode.
Right.
This girl looks like she probably sucked a dick in the back of a car at some point.
Definitely.
Laurie Strode, I don't think so.
Laurie Strode was much more wholesome.
Absolutely. She was virginal.
I'm telling you, dude.
This one runs around with her shirt open.
Yes. I didn't realize how, shall we say, stacked Jamie Lee Curtis was back then.
I rather enjoyed the scene in the locker room.
Yeah.
That's cool. Everything's cool. We find out that, immediately we jump into, revenge killing territory because we're going to cut to the three, quote-unquote, killers. Now high school seniors getting ready for their senior prom. We have the little boy, Nick, who is like the ladies' man of the class. We introduce these characters now with somewhat obscene phone calls. Really, their phone rings, and then whoever's on the other line is like, "Hey, do you want to play a game?"
His version of Ghostface.
I'm pretty sure it was the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah, it could have been.
That son of a bitch, man. He's making phone calls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You like to throw kids out of windows. Let me tell you something. Monica, I know that excited you. I'm going to ask you to keep your hands where we can see them. But, yeah, these aren't really obscene phone calls. We start off with Jude, who we found out was like the...
kind of the littler, mousier one.
Yeah, she was like the good girl of that criminal posse. And Jude, she's like, "Oh, yeah, you want to play a game, Jude?" She's like, "Okay, you weirdo," and hangs up. And this is, as we're introducing these characters, we're jumping right into teen prom drama. Mm-hmm. So we're about to find out that Jude, who is still, for the most part, like a good girl, does not have a date for the prom. And she's getting a little desperate.
Yep.
Everything's going to work out there, Jude. Just hold your horses there. From there, we're going to cut to Kelly, who was the ringleader of this little bitch posse. Was it Wendy?
Wendy was the ringleader.
Okay, so Kelly was the prude.
Kelly was the prude.
Okay. I get them confused because really they all look the same. Wendy, and she is I would say she's a rich girl.
Yeah, she's driving around a vet.
Yeah, with the T-top.
Yep.
Which was it was a pretty hot item.
Badass,
in 1980. And she's smoking cigarettes in her own living room in front of her mom.
That was her grandma, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, basically is like... I basically seem like she didn't do anything that her grandma told her. Like she's basically a fucking feral hussy child.
With she's got some money though.
Yeah,
because she's got that Trans Am or whatever it was. She gets the same prank call. Now she is, we find out, Nick's ex-girlfriend, and she's wanting to, because we're getting all this teen prom drama. She wants to get back with Nick. Nick is not interested because he basically has his pick of the ladies at the high school. And from there, we're going to cut to Nick, who's about to get his phone call. He chooses not to answer it.
He was right on the way out the door.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know which girl it is. I don't have time for this shit. And his dad's like, "Oh, I wish I had your lady problems." And he's like, "Yeah, I bet you do there, old timer." We find out that Nick is actually dating Jamie Lee Curtis, who is Kim, and she is the older sister of the girl that got killed. Mm-hmm. Okay, and she's way hotter than Wendy, I would say. And then we're going to cut to the last one, who is Kelly. She's got a date for the prom. She gets her obscene phone call. Ooh, gonna get you now, Wendy. And she's like, all right, you fucking loser. She's dating a guy named Drew, and she's thinking tonight is the night that she's going to give up
the V card.
The V card. She's gonna lay it all out there for Drew. Okay, very cool. We kick back to I don't really want to walk you through all the teen drama, but I feel like I should just because some of it's kind of cheeky and fun. Starting with our main man, Seymour, who's about to make his fucking entrance here.
Slick?
Fuck yeah, Slick. I love a fat kid with confidence, dude.
Yeah?
You don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
But he's got the van to back it up, too.
The shaggin' wagon.
Yeah, he catches Jude just minding her own business, walking to school, rolls up on the curb in the shaggin' wagon.
On a grass-covered curb,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he's like on the grass.
Oh, yeah, he's basically committing a misdemeanor in doing this.
Somebody's lawn.
Not to mention the creepiness of it. You can't just be cutting chicks off on
No.
the sidewalk.
Not in a van.
It's a different time, I guess.
At least he didn't have a black hood on.
That's true.
Or
And
a
it wasn't
balaclava.
It wasn't. I mean, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like a primer gray van.
Sure.
This one had the.
It had a window.
It did. Well, it had the observation bubble.
Yes.
Which is kind of like a window, I guess. Seymour rolls up and he's like, "Hey, where you going there, hot stuff?" And she's like, "Going to school. How old are you?" And he's like, "Old enough." Seymour's a chubby kid, but he's got the shaggin' wagon van. He's got the hookup on weed, and he does not have a date to the prom. So Jude hops in the van, and off they go.
After he tells her his nickname is Slick.
Slick.
Yeah.
Look out, Slick.
Yeah.
Off they go, and now Jude has a date to the prom, and it's Big Bad Seymour. Excellent. Now we're going to cut to the school itself. The girls are kind of, Wendy has kind of been excommunicated from the friend group, and she's been replaced by Kim, who was the sister. And now Kim and Jude and Kelly are like the cool girl posse.
And one more. There's a blonde girl in there, too, that's their buddy.
Yeah, she just kind of floats around.
Yeah, I don't think they ever say what her name is.
I don't think it matters.
She makes the quartet there.
Sure. Yeah. But now that's the plan. But Wendy is all pissed off because she knows that Nick is going to the prom with Kim. So she's like side-eyeing Kim all the time and giving her the stink eye and still trying to talk to Nick. And Nick's like, I ain't got time for this, man. I'm out of here. She's like, well, I want you back, Nick. Well, no, it's over. So goodbye. And then it's high school drama. Delightful. All right, very scary stuff going on here. Now, about this time, we're going to cut to the local police precinct, where we find out that the guy that did time for the murder of the little girl has actually broken out of the mental institution.
Mm-hmm.
And he took a nurse hostage and stole her car, and now he's on the loose. Whoa, shit.
And he's severely disfigured by burns when they caught up to him, when they arrested him. He got
first time.
Burned up, yeah.
Yeah, so very scary stuff.
They're laying it on thick that he's our man.
They are. They're also trying to sell us the high school groundskeeper.
Yes.
Who's a bit
very
of a
creepy
doofus with a hedge trimmer.
Yeah, but he's looking at the high school girls walking by with his tongue out of his face.
Of course he is. I guarantee you go to any high school in the United States, there's going to be a groundskeeper that's like, yeah.
I think nowadays that's pretty much like out.
Yeah, I like to think that they're like screened in some way.
You'd hope. Well, Principal Leslie Nielsen said he's been screamed. He's fine. He's just a little weird.
Sure. Hey, Fred, go stand over there by those chicks. Does Fred have a boner? Can anybody tell?
Yeah.
No? Okay. All right, Fred, you're hired.
That's the screening process. Wait. We got to check.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred, go stand over there by those boys with their shirts off real quick.
Oh, shit. Fred, you're out. You're out, buddy. I'm sorry. All right, so that's another red herring that they're throwing at us. Okay, and now from this point in the movie, probably right up until the last 20 minutes, we are going to get absolutely nothing but high school romantic drama. With a little light dusting of like some stalker stuff going on. We have Wendy cornering Kim in the auditorium as they're setting up all the lights. And she's like, I know you're going to the prom with Nick. And she's like, yeah. And Kelly's like, well, once the prom's over, you're done. You understand that? And Kim's like, well, I think maybe you should talk to Nick about it because he's pretty into me and I'm pretty into him.
She's not taking any of her, bitchy
Mean
freaking
girl
threats. Yeah, she
horseshit.
just kind of like, whatever,
Yeah,
fucking
hey,
broad.
You seen me with my shirt off?
Yeah.
Of course he's coming home with me, fuckface. And then we have my favorite character of this movie, Big Lou.
Big Lou.
Who wants to get on
He's
top
on meds
of Kim.
too.
Oh, he should be. He looks like a fucking caveman.
Yes. What the fuck? Did somebody tell this guy that he does look like was that unibrow intentional? I know Monica wants to speak up about this fella.
But it wasn't just the unibrow, it was the overhanging brow.
Simian. Very simian.
Gave him like a constant
and the big gap tooth.
Yeah. And dude, smoking cigarettes in the hallway of the high school.
Yeah.
That kid's got balls on him.
He looked like he was 22 years old.
Totally.
Probably was.
Monica, you have sex with Lou, yes or no?
The whole cast looked like they were 25.
Well, of course, because they all were. But this guy had like handlebar mustache energy. You know, you say no to having sex with Big Lou.
Hell no, no way.
What was it? The unibrow?
Yeah, and the gap, no way.
Yeah.
And the muscle shirt, nope.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Jamie Lee Curtis would agree with you. But that's not going to stop Big Lou because he is here
smacking asses. And
he is ready for
being
romance.
Very aggressive, shall we say?
This is another red herring they're throwing at us. He accosts Jamie or Kim in the hallway with her girls, and he just basically is like, "Hey, how about I fuck you?"
Yeah, exactly. You're going to the prom with me, fucking broad.
Yeah. She's like, "Get lost, you fucking mongoloid."
Get lost. Yeah.
But Lou is there, and he is now looming in the background, so to speak. We also, and as this is going on, we have Wendy like trying to make out with Nick, and Nick pushing her off in front of Kim. So we have like a whole thing, and Kim's like, "That bitch, she's just trying to fuck this up. I don't care. Whatever, it's all good." And then we have like a little field trip that we go on when Nick and Kim go to the Bluffs. Apparently, this is like a seaside community. And Nick is, I'll say it, Nick is in love with Kim, and he really wants to spill the beans about what happened to the sister.
Yep.
And he comes real close a few times, but he doesn't.
Yep.
And while all that's going on, we have some Carrie White action because Wendy is about had it. So she is now talking to Lou about how to fuck everything up at the prom. The prom king and queen have already been set, of course. It's Nick and Kim. Lou is like, "Yeah, well, I want to get on Kim," and she's like, "Yeah, well, I want to get Nick back," and he's like, "Let's work together, all right." So I don't know what the thought process.
Lou's big problem, right? Why he wants to get back is we skipped over the lunchroom fight.
I was getting to that.
Oh,
yeah,
that's why he's mad. What happens in the lunchroom?
Yeah, so I don't know what dude. Like, I get it. You're horny.
Yeah,
right?
But you can't just go around grabbing fucking asses in the lunchroom.
Did you really think putting a ski mask on was going to do the trick? Yeah. What if she doesn't have to see my ugly face? I'll put the ski mask on. Do you like me now, sweetie? No, you look like a fucking rapist.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess times have changed since 1980. But
God.
Still. Hey, babe, I know you already said no, but what if I wear a bag on my head? Would that maybe no? Okay.
I know I look like a box of rocks, so how about this?
I'll tell you what. All right. Anyway, he accosts her again in the lunchroom, and this time he just runs up to her, ski mask on this time, and like a weird sequin ski mask with
it
like
was shiny
sparkles. Yeah. Disco ski mask.
I guess.
It's all the fashion. Runs up on her, and she's like, "God damn it, Lou, fuck off." And this time he like grabs her and like tries to kiss her, like he's like got her by the hair, and she's like, "I said fuck off." And this is when her younger brother Alex jumps in. This part I didn't understand at all. He jumps in and like shoves Lou, and then like two random guys start beating up Alex.
It's Lou's cronies.
Well, yeah, I know, but we didn't see them.
Yeah, but they're hanging around. They're always hanging around. Lou's the ringleader, right?
We'll know that later in the movie. But at this point in the movie, we had never seen those two other guys.
Yeah, true.
So you see Lou get shoved, and then like a crowd, like a pack of fucking wolves, just jump on Alex.
Alex fucking held his own.
He did.
Alex was a bit of a badass.
Yeah.
He was doing some karate stuff.
He had the Jew fro going.
Yeah.
He had the skin tight polo shirt tucked in.
He was kicking ass.
Yeah. And things, I don't know, man. Did you get like a weird vibe between Alex and Kim at all?
What do you mean, like
a maybe
a little
brother and sister touching? Maybe?
No, maybe.
No.
Maybe him admiring his older sister, but not reciprocating.
I mean, it's not like Night of the Demons weird, but there is a minute there later on when she's getting dressed, and he's like looming by the door.
I don't remember that.
You look pretty good there, sis. Oh, thank you. Come help me with my bra. What the hell? What the hell?
Bodacious boobs, sis.
All right, more with the teen drama. Now we're getting into prom night. Apparently, this is the night.
Then Alex's and Kim's dad, Leslie Nielsen, is the principal.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
So then they both get sent to the principal's office, and Lou feels like he's getting basically. Railroaded because the principal's kid is the one that kicked his ass.
Yeah.
And he says, you're fucking expelled, basically, and Alex, go back to class.
Yeah.
So
and he tells him right when he walks
straight
in,
up. Yeah.
You think I'm going to play favorites because that's my son. You're right.
You're right.
You're fucking expelled, and
Later,
you're a
dude.
disgrace, and go the fuck out of here. And now is when so the police are looking for this escaped lunatic. The first place they go is right to the abandoned schoolhouse.
Because I think that's where they arrested him.
Yes, and they're thinking that's where he's headed.
Yeah.
They go there. Sure as shit, they find the nurse that was taken hostage, and she's dead. And she's like there in the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, well, we got a problem now. This guy's out, and he killed this nurse. We got to find him. All points bulletin, all that stuff. We get a little cop drama here. We have like a lieutenant who's like, I bet he's going to go to the high school for prom. He's trying to kill the kids that he thinks framed him, and we're going to get him. All right, great. So now this lieutenant is going to hang out at prom night the whole time. But at least now we have a dead body, finally. We're coming up on the 45-minute mark of the movie. And now is when we're going to get our big prom night, getting ready for the dance montage of like people trying on dresses, and we get weird stuff like that scene I talked about with Jamie Lee and the kid brother where he's like looming in the hallway. We also have some kind of a plan in place because we saw Wendy take Lou out for a burger, and she had to buy the burger because he's fucking broke. And
in that case, give me 2.
Yeah, hey, you got any beer around here? He's like, come on, man, it's a burger joint.
Fucking dirtbag.
What a scumbo. Monica, you sure you're not into Lou? I feel like you two would really hit it off.
Hell no.
Hey, come on, we're going to go beat up the prom queen, eh? It's going to be great. Okay, you're going to have to pick me up, though, because I don't have a car.
I don't have a car.
You gotta
hey, you want to spring for some pizza?
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. You want to get some food?
You're buying, right?
And there is some kind of a plan in play for some kind of Carrie White-esque revenge. I was really hoping it involved pig's blood, but it does not, unfortunately. No. We don't know what they're up to, but they are up to something, Wendy and Lou. Now we get to prom night itself. Everything is going fairly swimmingly. The principal, Frank Drebin, and his wife have to go. I'm just going to keep calling him Frank.
Call him Frank. That's great. I love it.
They have to go because they're like the chaperones, and we get probably the most uncomfortable dance scene I've ever seen in my life. Jamie Lee Curtis
with her
principal
dad, father,
and he is like, like Leslie Nielsen is not a dancing man.
No,
and I don't think he should be dancing at any given. I don't think you can find an older, whiter guy to be at a high school prom, a disco high school prom.
They had the floor and everything.
Oh, it was beautiful.
All the colored lights
and all that shit. Very cool. And let's go. Everything is cool for a few minutes. Lou and Wendy show up. Now, I was under the impression that if you got expelled from school,
you couldn't go to the prom.
You couldn't go to the fucking prom. But
loose ship at this school.
Yeah. Anyway, Lou and Wendy just walk in with Lou's cronies, who Lou has like a tuxedo shirt on and some jeans.
Yeah. Well, that's what she said. Don't you have a suit? He's like, it's in the fucking trunk.
Fucking trunk. Get in. What are your friends doing here? They needed a ride. Yeah. Hey.
Lou's a class act, that guy.
And so is Wendy. Okay, they get there. Lou is like staring down Frank Drebin, and he's like, oh, great, this jerk off. But the plan, big revenge plan, is in place. It's all going to take place during the coronation of the prom king and queen. So that's just like Carrie White.
What's funny is how they, in all these 80s movies, it's, Carrie, all this stuff, the centers around like promish.
Sure.
The teachers are really fucking into it as far as they're choreographing the whole, coming together behind stage.
It's like a wedding.
Yeah. What the fuck? Do you remember any of that shit? Nobody gave a shit.
Nope.
You were in the fucking gym and for prom, and then you leave.
Yeah,
and the teachers are there begrudgingly against their fucking will.
Oh, yeah.
And get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. They drew the short lot, and they want to be home by 9 o'clock.
And this was in the 90s, so in the 80s, prom was a huge thing.
Apparently.
I guess.
70s, it's like, God damn, man. You got to fucking start getting ready in January.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the big plan. Now finally, we're going to get some dead bodies here. We're going to start off with Wendy, I believe. She's decided to finally give up some ass to Drew.
Kelly.
Was it Kelly?
Yeah.
Wendy's
the bitchy one.
That's right. These fucking broads.
Was it Jude first?
Wait, no, Jude was out
in the van.
With Seymour.
Okay, yeah. I'm losing track.
Too. So here we go. It's Kelly, and she's finally going to give up some ass to Drew. So off they go to
the locker room.
Locker room, right?
Yeah,
that's what I thought. And they're going to get down on a bench
in the locker room.
In the locker room. That's. I mean,
classy.
I like to think of myself as a gentleman, but if 16-year-old Darian is going to, I mean, you tell me where you want to go, and that's where we'll go.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about to go down. He gets her top off. They're making out pretty good. He's like on the verge of maybe slipping it in, and then she proves out, no, not here. No, not here. No, I can't. And he's like, oh, come on, babe. Look,
you won't, then I can find plenty of that will. I can
find somebody that will. And she's like, what, Drew? And then he gets up and runs out of there. And then out comes our killer, and we don't really see what happens to Kelly other than he sneaks up behind her, and then you just get a slow-motion stab face.
I thought it was, you're right, looking at her face while he's stabbing her, and then I thought it was with like a shard of glass, because remember he
broke
the mirror in the locker room?
Yeah. Okay, very classy. Glassy.
Get out of here.
So there you have it. Kelly is out of the equation, unfortunately. And now we're going to get more prom drama. We're going to get a very, very cool choreographed dance sequence between Nick and Kim. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. Yeah. What? Excuse you, Monica?
Wasn't disco dead by the 80s?
Well, this was probably made in 76
I guess 70.
And then released in 1980. But, I mean, if nothing else, you could tell they put some effort into it. And they probably both needed a shower after it because there's a lot of lifting and spinning, and for some reason a lot of like looking away from each other. And
that's disco, baby.
I guess so. They put some effort into it. I'll give you that. That's like a good 5-6 minute sequence too.
I think I got up to pee at that point.
Okay, I watched it intently. Me and Mrs. Brock are gonna get it down, and we're gonna perform it at your birthday.
All right.
And Monica will not be invited because she's going to throw fruit at us while we do it.
Boo!
Boo! You dance like queers.
Hey, bleep it.
I thought it was cool. I liked the little dance sequence. After that, we're going to cut to Seymour and Jude. They're having a good time.
The van is a rockin'. Don't come a knockin'.
The van is a rockin', and Jude is like, hey, let's get out of here. And he's like, yeah, let's go to the van. They go to the van. They go up. First, I think they just go to like some woods. And
I think it was a set of woods that was real close to the school there, yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, hey, let's get it on. And she's like, okay, I'm a virgin. And he's like, yeah, me too. So I guess that's okay.
Yeah, let's get it.
So hold on, I got to pee. And he goes out to pee. And then she's like, oh, we should go to the bluffs and do it on the bluffs. So off they go to the bluffs. And this fucking Seymour, I don't think he was really into it very much. Because like every time they were starting, he would find another reason not to have sex with her.
But he already did.
Did he?
Yeah. He had sex with her in the van.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, they came upon the van. And it was rocking.
I thought that they were still in the throes.
Oh, no.
Like they were working
That was
up
like
to it.
round 2. Like,
Oh, okay.
Like Kelly was, or Jude, whichever.
Jude.
She was going for round 2.
Okay, let's go, Seymour, my man.
I need a reset time, babe. Come on, give me at
Let's
least
get
15.
it. Let's go do it up by the bluffs. Okay. They go up to the bluffs, and then he's like, I heard something. Let's go bang in the van instead. And she's like, okay. So they go and they start smoking weed, and then the back doors of the van fly open, and there's our killer wearing the sequin ski mask that, what's his name, Lou had on earlier that day. And she basically gets shanked in the neck to death, and then Seymour is like, well, fuck this, I'm gone. He jumps in the driver's seat and takes off. And we get a pretty cool, like,
Van runaway
combat situation where the killer's, like, hanging on the side, and then the killer gets into, like, the side door of the van. And what happened to Seymour? Didn't he drive the van off the bluffs?
Yeah, but obviously the killer jumped. Yeah, he ended up off the bluffs.
Off the bluffs, and there goes Seymour. Who, by the way, had nothing to do with anything.
Poor chubby Seymour. He's just an innocent bystander, just looking to get his noodle wet, and he did collateral damage.
He did not die a virgin.
Very true.
Shocked everybody in that high school. I guarantee you that. Right on. That's unfortunate. But now this is. I don't mean to pick this movie apart, but our killer is covering some ground here. Mm-hmm. Like first he's at the high school. Now he's at the bluffs. Now he's going back to the high school. Now we're going to cut to what is going to be our big prom queen king coronation, and the Wendy's, was it Wendy? Yeah, Wendy was the ringleader. Wendy's big plan for revenge. So we find out that Alex, who is Kim's younger brother, is like the AV guy.
He's like I think he's 2 years younger than him.
Yeah.
So he was like a sophomore.
Yeah.
And he was the AV. Yeah, the AV club.
He's running the lights and all that shit. So he's kind of choreographing the coronation of the king and queen. So Wendy gives Lou the nod. Lou gives his cronies the nod, and they go backstage to enact their plan. Now, backstage, we have, on one side, we have Nick, who's getting ready to be crowned prom king. And on the other side is Kim, who's going to come. They're going to come out. They're going to, like, walk an aisle like they're getting married.
And then come out and face the crowd.
Yes. And
get the flowers.
Get the crowns. Yeah. And then they're going to, like, have a cute little kiss, and then they'll be the prom king and queen. Unfortunately, while they're backstage, Lou's cronies decide to jump Nick and knock him out. And I think the big plan was that Lou was going to walk out and get the crown.
That's a fucking great plan.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing?
You're stupid.
Stupid.
I mean, really, everybody's going to...
I showed you.
Oh, you think anybody's going to buy this monkey as the fucking... with the prom king? Get out of here, you ape. Regardless, that's what they do. They go back there, they knock out Nick, and now Lou is waiting backstage to walk out and meet Kim to get the prom crown. And that's when the killer strikes... literally decapitates Lou
with an axe.
Yeah. Cuts his head off.
Thinks he's Nick because he's wearing the crown.
Got the crown on.
And Nick's jacket. I think he put Nick's jacket on, too.
Could be.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So, boom, he's dead. Now comes like the big coronation. Instead of Nick coming out, somebody just rolls Lou's decapitated head down the little runway there, and that's when everybody goes into full freak
chaos.
out. Yeah, chaos ensues. It's not Carrie White chaos with the fire hoses, but still, it's like, ow, that's gross. Somebody should clean that up. We're trying to have a prom here. What's her name? Kim is already down there waiting for Nick, and she sees the severed head. Everybody immediately flees the gym. So she's like, oh, shit, where's Nick? She goes running backstage, finds Nick bound and gagged by Lou's cronies, gets him up and is like getting him out of there. And that's when the killer pops out from behind backstage, and we get a triple threat match happening right here on the dance floor.
Takes a swing at Nick, and then...
we get a whole combat situation where Nick and Kim are like double teaming the killer and throwing chairs at him, and he's like dodging and swinging the axe. Eventually, like Nick goes down because for some reason he's limping now, and like Kim like gets the axe and swings it at the killer who's wearing the ski mask, catches the killer in the head with the axe. The killer then like gets all woozy and stumbles out the door, but right before the killer does, Kim and the killer lock eyes, and Kim is like, "Oh, no, no, no." And then the killer staggers outside where now there's like a big crowd and a bunch of cop cars waiting for him. Killer goes down. Kim runs up to him and like starts holding him and like petting his face through the ski mask. And then she takes the ski mask off and we realize it's Alex, the kid brother.
Yep.
And he was the one who actually saw what happened to his kid sister there in the abandoned schoolhouse. And he's like, "I killed them all. I had to make them pay for what they did. They're murderers." And then I think he dies because he just kind of closes his eyes.
But did we skip over Wendy's murder?
Yeah.
But I don't remember what happened to her.
Me neither. Oh, no. Big cat and mouse game. Remember? She goes running off because she can't be there for the coronation. So she leaves because she doesn't want to be seen there when it happens. So that's when the killer...
Cat and mouse through the school?
All through the school. I think he eventually slits her throat like in a... Oh, she hides in the car in the auto shop.
Yes.
He comes down, breaks the window. She gets out. And I think he slits her throat like in the machine shop or something. Like some industrial shop. And that's how it's rather unceremonious. I was hoping she'd get roughed up a little bit.
She deserved it.
That's what I say.
Mean girl.
What did you guys think of Prom Night?
It was fine. I mean, it was, an 80s slasher commonality, It was fine.
Monica?
I hated this movie.
Why?
I felt like, okay, for one, I had an issue that everybody looked like they should be graduating college.
True.
I felt like they were trying to put Halloween into the mix.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wasn't original. I agree with you there.
Nothing original.
Right, and the dance scene, I felt like they were trying to kill time in the movie.
Just lengthened it out to an hour and a half or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just didn't care for this one.
That's fine. They ripped off a lot of other movies. You got like a full on scoop of Carrie in there with this whole prom situation and all the drama and all the he's going with her, but it's my boyfriend, you fucking asshole stuff. And a lot of the making out and the who's making out with who, and this one's mad because she's going with him and all that crap. We could have probably lobbed a good 15 minutes off of that.
It was only an hour and a half to begin with, so I think they had to kind of fill it with some shit,
Sure, but let's spend a little more time killing people and a little less time.
Well, that's what's tough about these kind that have the revenge stuff, right?
Yeah.
And if it's revenge on just a certain group, they're killers after the certain group, and there is some collateral damage.
Yeah.
Like poor Slick
Seymour.
and Lou.
Lou?
The
Lou
Mongoloid, he's a poor collateral damage. But the more killing is better, and from my recollection, doesn't Jamie Lee Curtis come back for Prom Night 2?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Prom Night 2 has absolutely nothing to do with this movie.
Okay.
It is almost more of a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. There's like a whole supernatural element in Prom Night 2.
Gotcha.
Prom Night 3, I think, had to do with like Knights Templars or something like that.
So they went jumped the shark twice.
They went completely bananas with the Prom Nights. 3 other movies in this franchise, if you want to call it a franchise. And that's about it. I say it's not bad. It's a perfectly serviceable 80s slasher. You don't care about any of these kids, really. You get a little bit of frontal nudity there during the weird defloration.
There's a locker room scene in there too, which was close.
Yeah, you got a little side boob in there when the girls are showering after gym class. Other than that, it's fine. I don't have any problems with it. It's very disco. It's all fuzzy and a lot of.
Did you guys know Nick is dead? Nick has passed away.
Oh, Casey Stevens?
Yes.
Oh, I was not aware. The killer finally got him. Son of a bitch.
Got him.
That fucking son of a bitch, Alex.
Well, shit. I mean,
he died in 94.
Oh, that's not that's kind of soon, right? I mean, that was only 15 years after this movie.
Yeah, so he was probably in his mid to late 40s.
I'd say
40.
Yeah. That's a bummer, man. We miss him already.
He will be missed.
Totally. If we have piqued your curiosity, inmates, you can find this one on Tubi or Amazon Prime, or you can be a bad bitch like me, run out and get yourself the Blu-ray,
Got
which
the
I have
Blu-ray.
right here.
Still in the fresh package.
Look at that. Just showed up today, and she's right there on the back.
Oh, look at that.
With her shirt undone.
The best
You're gonna love
picture of the movie.
Absolutely.
I like it.
I'll
be back.
I know you will. All right, gang, I think it's time for a little break, and we'll do some other stuff, yeah?
All right.
Got it.
Hey inmates, if you like what you hear, head over to the Padded Room Facebook group and support us through the Patreon link with a small monthly donation. Check out the T-Villain link at paddedroom.podbean.com and grab some t-shirts. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I've got breaking news. Your Las Vegas Golden Knights have just won Game 1 of the Stanley Cup in Carolina.
Boom, baby!
You like that? You like it? You like that shit? Yes, you do. Monica has no idea what we're talking about. That's fine. Well, I hope this doesn't bode inappropriately, but I have a feeling something very bad is about to happen.
Aw, shit.
something very bad is going to happen.
We are talking about Season 1, Episode 5, entitled, I Think You Just Saved My Life. Oh. So as you'll recall, last week we found out what the fuck is actually going on here. Rachel's family has a death curse. We have this mysterious witness character who kind of follows the generations and gives warnings just for his own personal amusement. Mm-hmm. And she is now faced with the perplexion of, do I continue to marry Nick? In which case, if I'm wrong, I die. But if I'm
she's
right,
convinced herself that she's
right. Trying to convince herself that she's right. Very hard.
Yeah.
Or do I skip out on the wedding, in which case pass the curse off to him and his family? Mm-hmm. Very difficult decision to make. You know what doesn't need to be added to this equation? Champagne. Lots of it.
And lots of it.
Lots of it. And telling and retelling and retelling and retelling the story of how they met, just so that the older brother can poke holes in it, which actually he does because there was some deception involved, Dusty.
And this is where we get our title.
Yes.
Because that's what she said.
She says.
There's something bad is going to happen.
Yes.
Or very bad is going to happen.
She's had that feeling really since she got to this state.
This is what she told Nick, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or isn't his name Nicky? Or
yeah, the
husband
the
or the
fiance? Yeah.
Yeah, this is what she told him.
Yeah.
Why she couldn't get on the plane.
Right.
Because I have a feeling that something bad is really very bad is going to happen.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So now she continues to tell the story. Very cute. We get a weird aunt who is insistent on them maintaining eye contact for 5 minutes without speaking. Okay, I'll give it take a crack at it.
I don't think I would even be able to look in a mirror for 5 minutes without like at
I
myself.
have the attention span of a housefly. I can. What was that? Who was that? What's going on? What? Who? No. I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. But this family is weird to begin with, and I'm still not just sold that their Rachel doesn't have some nefarious other thing going on. I don't know. Monica, I think you and Dusty both have seen the season in its entirety.
No, I'm stopped here. I'm up with you.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah,
okay.
I was ahead of you. I think I watched the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
And then I stopped because the Red Queen decided to go ahead and watch it without me because she's mean like that.
Wow.
You know.
Inconsiderate. Wow.
So then I said, well, fuck it. I'm not going to watch it then.
Good plan.
But now I'm watching it.
We'll do it together, Dusty.
We'll do it together.
Monica, you have seen the whole season, have you not?
Yes, I have.
Okay, don't say anything about what's going on. It's a pretty good show. It culminates with her getting hammered after the power goes out. Well, she's already hammered. And the big reveal that Jude shows up and he's like, hey, by the way, he still had a girlfriend when he hooked up with you and she broke up with him. And the only reason he didn't get on the plane to come to my wedding is because he was heartbroken and embarrassed, so it's not like it's actually fate. So now she's having even more doubts. And she's hammered, and she basically gets up in front of the entire family and spills the beans about the death curse and what's going to happen and what could possibly happen and everything else. Pretty good episode. Not a lot
now
of...
everybody knows. Yeah, at the dinner party. Yeah.
Well, I mean...
a drunken confession at the dinner party.
But who's going to...
But they don't believe it. Yeah.
She's drunk. I guess Jude believes her because he was there when she had the confrontation with the guy at the bar, the witness, and he kind of saw. Well, he was there when she was being C-sectioned.
Yes.
So that explains the whole sorry man thing. I don't know, man. It's an interesting show. I'm pretty excited. What do you think's going to happen, Dust?
So I think she's going to, because of how much. This is just my theory. She looks at these people and like, fuck these people. I don't want to die. They're all a bunch of wackadoo. You know,
Sure.
Nobody's
Super rich.
except for Nikki. But now she finds out that Nikki's kind of a,
he's lied to her.
Little shady, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking she's going to call it off and then just let the curse pass to them.
Okay.
But now that they know that it does pass them, because the brother didn't know that until she told him that.
Correct.
So now maybe they're going to like force them into marrying because. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they don't want to fucking die. So I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know which way it's going to go.
And
but
I feel like that weird ice cream man guy is going to play more of a thing.
Yeah, there's something about that guy.
There's
too.
a lot of red herrings flying around here.
The Red Queen loves to sit down and just like, no, that's not it.
Okay,
like, just go away.
Okay, don't ruin it. Damn. All right, well, we will figure it out next week, I suppose. If you have seen something very bad is about to happen, or you're following along with us, by all means, feel free to give us your 2 cents on the episode. Mental health hotline, again, inmates, is area code 775-387-0275. Drop us an email, mail@paddedroompodcast.com, if you feel like it. In the meantime, we're going to tell you what movies we got to watch this week in a little segment called What Are You Looking At?
What are you looking at?
Okay, I only got one movie in this week. It just happened to pop on, and I haven't seen it forever. It's The Hunger from 1983. Susan Sarandon,
Oh, yeah.
David Bowie. Weird vampire movie where once she's done with them, she just puts them in a box and puts them in her basement.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Monica, have you ever tried to put the parole officer in a box in your basement?
No.
Not today.
Yeah, not today.
He's
not
been
yet.
behaving lately.
That's a weird spin on the vampire mythos right there. They don't really have fangs. They just have those necklaces that they poke people with.
I don't like that.
It's very...
When they don't have fangs, it bothers me.
No, it's like...
You're not a fucking vampire.
Let's remove everything
understand Dracula,
threatening
yeah.
from the equation, you know. Sure, they drink blood, but usually it's like some goth kids from a club, and they're perfectly willing to give it up
Yes.
willingly, so I don't know. It's still a good show. It's very artsy-fartsy for a vampire movie. And that's all I got to watch this week. Dusty, how about you?
Well, I've got a list, buddy.
Okay.
But I'll kind of go through it quickly because we
All right. We're gonna be
been
here all
3
night.
weeks, right?
All right, that's fair.
So I as well saw Mortal Kombat 2.
Okay.
I dug it.
Right on.
Very, you got a lot of cool Easter eggs, a lot of cool
Sure.
Fatalities. Surprising kill, a surprising fatality right towards the beginning.
Yep, did not expect that to happen.
Really dug Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
I dug, Noob Saibot, even though they didn't even call him that.
No,
they
they
just
don't
kept
call
calling him Bihan, you
Yeah.
know. But no, I dug it.
Right on.
Did you? It sound like you liked
I dug it too. I think if I don't really have any complaint. Like my biggest complaint about the first one was that main guy
Yeah,
because he does not exist in anywhere.
because
And
we're Mortal Kombat doofuses.
But they
Who's
very
this chode?
very quickly solved that problem for us.
Oh God. But it was cool. They had a lot of the
Like the
the
background
fight scene. Yeah, the maps, or the levels,
Yeah.
the stages that you fight on. They had the portal level, or the portal. They had
The acid
acid pit. They had the Liu Kang's or Raiden's shadow or Sky Fortress,
Sky Temple,
Sky
yeah.
Temple. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, all that stuff.
I dug it,
Yeah.
and I thought Carl Urban did a fabulous job at Johnny Cage.
I mean, he's like he's a little too old to be Johnny Cage.
I know, but that's
If you
so they make Johnny Cage look young and tough in the games,
Right.
But if you go his backstory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carl Urban's portrayal of him is more fitting of Johnny Cage's backstory.
Yeah.
A washed-up action star, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm saying I think
I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all.
So
Yeah,
anyway.
good stuff. I liked it.
So that was good. Dug that, and we've been just going to the movies lately. We did watch one at home. They Will Kill You. Have you seen trailers and stuff for
I
this?
have. It looks pretty good.
Fucking great.
Nice.
This is bananas.
Okay.
And it is fun and great.
Cool.
I loved it.
Right on.
I don't know.
I've heard it compared to
John Wick ish
with like shades of
Kill Bill.
What's that Margot Robbie one?
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not is what I'm thinking.
Very much so.
Right
what's her name?
Zazie Beetz.
Yeah, Zazie Beetz plays Domino in the Deadpool. She is basically looking for her sister. She got sent to prison for a while, and she comes out of prison, and her kid sister, she's looking for her, tracks her down to this hotel in the middle of, I think it's New York. Anyway, so she tracks her down and applies to be, or you find out she kind of takes the place of a new maid at this place. And the first night she's there, satanic cult shit happens.
Nice.
Basically, the proprietors of the hotel are Satanist, and she's on the menu for the sacrifice.
Perfect.
And she kicks ass.
Nice.
And hacks through a lot of them. And it's really good. A lot of flashes of Kill Bill stuff as far as how it's shot.
Cool.
A lot of cool flaming axes through fucking tables and then into heads. I mean,
nice.
It was a lot of fun.
Cool.
I dug it.
Cool,
Have you seen it yet, Monica?
Yes, I've seen it 3 times now.
Oh, so yeah, Monica likes it.
Triple threat. I would say so, yes.
Yeah. Really dig it. That's
cool.
a good one. Anybody, I mean, that's worth, I think it's still $20. It might be cheaper, I don't know, but it's worth the rent.
Prime?
Totally, yeah, Prime. Then the Red Queen and I went to see Obsession.
Heard good things.
Good.
Yeah.
We liked it.
Right on.
I liked it. This is a monkey's paw.
Careful what you wish for kind of a thing.
Monkey's paw, careful what you wish for. This schlub works at a record store, is infatuated with his coworker, and basically is trying to work up the balls to ask her out, and maybe she likes him, maybe she doesn't. He doesn't think she does, but he doesn't have the balls to do it. Ends up just farting around in a hippie like crystal store to try to buy her a crystal because she's into that shit.
Sure.
And there's it looks like a
convenience
convenience
candy bar.
Yes, it's a convenience store. You know, like Whistle or something. Like you go to Virginia City and they had all those trinkets and things.
All that weird stuff.
That's what it was. It's called a wish stick or something like that.
Okay.
And basically, you make a wish and you break the stick.
You can now buy those, by the way.
Okay, I'm sure you can.
Props from the movie.
I'm sure you can. And what did he wish for? He wishes for his chick that he likes to love him and only him and no one else. And holy fuck, bro. This turns into Cray Cray Town.
I would imagine so.
Gave me, it was, for the first part of the movie, I was very just uncomfortable.
Wow.
Because of knowing certain females that I may have wronged in the past.
Oh, boy.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
And you will be very uncomfortable in this movie.
Great.
Very uncomfortable.
Great.
Klinger fucking stage 10,000.
Perfect.
And crazy. Insanity.
Nice.
It's good. I dug it.
Yeah, I heard good things.
Good flick.
Right on.
No way to get rid of the curse, you know.
You're stuck. You're stuck, bro.
But anyway, that was good. Then we went and watched Passenger.
Heard good things about that, too.
Meh.
Yeah?
That might be worth the wait for
Streaming?
$6 streaming.
Okay.
Basically, haunted hobo,
Sure.
if you will.
Yeah.
He was a highwayman, and they work in like aspects of the Saint Christopher, the saint or the protector of the traveler, right?
Okay.
And basically, they lead it to believe. I don't know. So this guy talks his fiance into basically leaving their life behind in Manhattan and becoming full-time van people. Right? So they've got one of those Mercedes conversion vans, camper van things.
Yeah.
And they're going to do it. We're living full-time van people, traveling the country. That's what we're doing.
Chicks like that.
She does not.
Okay, good.
It's his idea.
Good.
And she's kind of going on to just get along.
Yeah.
Anyway, they come upon the opening sequence shows you kind of what's going on here. There's some lore involved. Like there's a hobo code. There used to be, I guess.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So
Code of the hobos.
Code of the hobos.
I heard about the hobo glyphs.
That's what it is. Hobo
Yeah,
glyphs, right? So like this is a safe place. This is danger.
Barking dog. Nice person.
Yes, exactly. So that comes into play.
Okay.
The entity, whatever it is creepy. I don't know. It was fine.
Okay.
It just not. We kind of both walked out. We're like, you know, maybe a 6-ish out of 10.
That's not bad.
5.5.
Could do worse. Sure.
Yeah. So that was all right. Maybe wait for that to come out on free, and then I got A24'd.
Oh shit!
We went and watched Backrooms.
Backrooms.
I
was looking forward to this one.
Saturday night or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay, so we've all seen the YouTube videos.
Yes.
Right.
Monica, you know what we're talking about?
Yes.
Have you seen the short?
I haven't seen the short.
Okay, I'll send you a link here in a minute.
Anyway, I watched the short. We
Okay.
all, so in the end of the short, basically the beginning of this movie is like the short, where the
Okay.
guy's going through all the weird, funky rooms and what are those paintings where like stairways lead to nothing and that kind of shit.
MC
that
Eschers?
Yeah, those come into play, and then he's in like a hazmat suit at the very beginning, right? They're studying the back room, so obviously you find out right from the beginning, some government agency knows what the back rooms are, right? And they've got monitoring equipment. This all takes place in the very early 90s, so like 1990.
Okay.
Which is cool. I liked the throwback, the 90s vibe it had. And but then basically the opening sequence is this guy, and you tell he's in a hazmat, so you can just see his hands and stuff. And just like the short, you see the shadowy, tall figure, and then
robot,
the camera, blah, blah, blah,
thing,
and then done, right?
Right.
So then we cut to the guy who owns, what is the name of it? Captain Carl's Furniture Warehouse, right?
All right.
So
I love it already.
So Captain Carl's Furniture Warehouse.
Get a
Captain
dinette.
Carl, yeah. Captain Carl's on the outs with his old lady,
Okay.
his wife, and he's basically sleeping in the store.
Okay.
He owns the store. I mean, it's his store.
Yeah, you got furniture. Why
Yeah.
not?
Anyway, his wife's taking him to the cleaners, literally. So he's basically sleeping in a bed in the bed section of this furniture store,
Yeah.
making it, and then just getting up and being
opening
the
the
manager.
store. Yeah.
Then he goes, and one night there's a lot of flickering going on and power outage shit. He gets a electrician over there. He's, where's your breaker box? He opens the breaker box and it looks normal, and then boom, down here at the bottom, you see like cockeyed breakers that are a different color, and looks odd, like it had just come through there, right? Another night goes by. He's a heavy drinker, by the way.
Okay.
Captain Carl.
Sure.
And basically he's down in the basement where the breaker is because he's fed up with the lights flickering, and he walks by and he sees just a sliver in the wall, a blank wall. And he's, what the fuck is that? He goes and his hand goes through, right? And so he ends up going in, and then boom, you're in the back rooms.
Yeah.
It looks just like the YouTube videos, the yellow office space.
Yeah.
It
Cubicles.
So up to this point, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool, right? It's getting interesting. It's a very slow burn. And then finally when shit starts happening, he brings his employees in to help him search the back rooms, right? And then,
That sucks.
things start happening.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is okay. And you get the unease from the shadowy figure, and monster sounds. Like, oh fuck, there's something down there. Cool, that's what's going on. And then I'm telling you, bro, you find all the whole time he's seeing a shrink or a therapist, right, for his marital problems and his drinking and his anger issues and all this shit, right? Anyway, he decides, fuck it. After all this stuff happens, and then he's disappeared. Like, he has not been heard from. But all of a sudden, his shrink gets a phone call. She goes to investigate to find him. And then that's when just shit, I'm just like, I don't want to say anymore.
Okay.
Towards the end of the movie, I'm just like,
You got A24.
yes. I looked over at the ripcan, and when the thing was over, I was like, what the actual fuck? I was like, that was the dumbest fucking explanation I've ever heard. Like, was it over my head, or is it supposed to be esoteric or avant-garde or whatever? Something my caveman brain
A24,
is not equipped to fucking process.
No, there's somebody out there is making a YouTube video right now explaining the subtle nuance.
Oh yeah, she Chat GPT'd it as soon as we left, and their fucking pretentious artistic fucking explanation. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. That's why I don't get it, because it's stupid.
Yeah, it'll happen, man.
So anyway,
all right, that's.
I'd say wait on that one. Don't pay your hard-earned money unless you're into that kind of thing. Like, some people like that shit. Like,
sometimes it works.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I like explanations, but sometimes you don't have to explain everything.
Right.
But the one they gave, I'm like, fuck off. Because there's other people involved. I don't know. I don't want to say much about it, but I'm like, fuck
I'm
off.
going to make it a point to see this as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Monica, have you seen Backrooms yet?
I started it and then I shut it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, Monica couldn't make it through the slow burn.
All right.
At least, I paid for it, so I'm fucking sitting through the slow burn.
Yeah, you have to. You're locked in. Right on. Monica, you get to watch anything this week?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the werewolf is howling in the background, so I got close before. Yeah, so I started with. Okay, I know you guys have seen this on Tubi. I cannot pronounce it. Nobody can pronounce the name of this movie, but it's on Tubi where the chick has sex and then starts rotting away.
Oh, Thanatomorphose? Is that
Yeah.
it? Yes, I have seen that.
I have not.
It is, I would call it a porno version of,
Infected?
Contracted.
Or contracted.
Yes.
Yeah,
But-
I was like Googling how to pronounce this movie, and even like YouTubers were like, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this.
It's, I mean, like in Contracted, it gets the fucking heebie-jeebies, and then it's like her trying to maintain her life as she knows it, as she's slowly falling apart.
Yeah.
In Thanatomorphose, she gets the heebie-jeebies, and then she just like basically starts picking parts off herself and falling apart.
Yeah, if that shit happened to me, I would be going to the hospital.
Fucking
not sitting at home asking people to fuck me while I'm rotting away.
Yeah.
Can you fuck me, please?
Absolutely.
Please. I know I think, but come on. Then I checked out the new movie called Normal with Better Call Saul in it.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
I fucking love that guy.
He's good.
This was a good action movie.
Nice.
I did check out Cookers. That's also on Tubi.
Okay.
That's about
A
two
haunted meth lab.
Yes, they
Or-
move into a house and they start seeing stuff in there.
Yeah, but you don't know if it's the house or if it's the meth.
Meth trip.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
For as
I
low
watched
budget
it.
as that one is, it's actually a pretty good show, I thought.
Did you watch it?
Of course.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good till the last like 3 minutes. I went, okay.
I get that. I know. I can see the point where Monica goes, oh, hell no.
I did watch the new Mummy movie twice.
Twice.
Badass, huh, Monica?
You know what? I enjoyed it, but I don't feel it was a Mummy movie.
No, that's exactly what Jason and I were talking about. It could
Yeah.
have been called Evil Dead
Mummy.
Egyptian Demon.
Ooh.
Or
Thank
whatever.
you. I agree totally.
Yeah.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
No, it wasn't a bad thing, but it just, it wasn't.
Very
really
loose
a
with the
mummy
mummy lore.
movie.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
there
technically she had
wasn't-
wrappings, but they weren't like wrap. You know.
Yeah, she wasn't wrapped up because she was mummified.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
We won't spoil it for you, Darian.
I'm going to
so-
get to it very soon.
Okay. I did check out a new one called The Whistler.
Okay.
This one was another demonic movie. Pretty much, in Mexico, I guess devil worshipping is a really big thing over there.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
A lot of goats in Mexico.
and this is pretty much about a demon that comes back, and it wreaks havoc on the fields, and the people have to try to stop the demon. I did check out The Rage. That's also on Tubi. It's
Carrie too?
No.
Oh.
This one is about this father and son go out into a cabin in the snow, and he's trying to get his son off drugs. And there's rabies has spread amongst the wolves.
Oh,
and
boy.
then there's a killer bear.
Oh,
That's
boy.
pretty amazing.
Right on.
So that's what that's about.
Very cool.
I did travel back to 1959 and watch The Manster.
The Manster.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
It's silly as shit, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and then I finished it off with, I don't know why, a movie called The Drama.
It's not about flag football, is it?
No,
It
this
fucking
is,
well should be. A lot of drama there.
The loser from Twilight, what's his name? Robert is it-
Pattinson?
Yes, he plays in it, and he's getting married to this girl. Get this. So they're getting married, and right before the wedding, him and the girl to be and his groomsmen and maid of honor discuss what's the worst thing you ever done. And so the bride to be tells them, oh, well, when I was 15, I thought I was going to shoot up my school. And so now everybody turns into a fucking Karen, and they're holding this against her and being like, should we call the police? What are you going to call the fucking police for? It happened 20 years ago, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, and it's not against the law to think about it.
Yeah. We think about killing our neighbor all the time. So what?
I'm calling the cops, Monica.
And that's all I watched.
All righty. It's quite the extensive list you got there, kiddo. How about a little immersion therapy then?
Yep.
Immersion therapy.
So we watched 28 Years Later on Netflix. You going to tell me 28 years after the initial infection, there are still infected walking around?
If you've figured out, like, they've made their little communities.
Right, but you've quarantined them on an island. Apparently they're having sex with each other.
Yes.
Because we have pregnant ones now. God damn, the dong on those dudes.
The one guy.
Fucking, that's all you need, really.
Yeah.
I guarantee
the bull.
all the kids on that fucking island are his.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's assuming that all of England is quarantined, then why hasn't the rest of the world just either nuked it or
because there's still people that are alive. I mean,
sure,
they have a quarantine around it. Like, they're talking about it. It's quarantined. There's ships patrolling all the time.
Yeah.
You try to fucking leave, they'll blow your boat up.
Right.
You know?
So why don't we just go in there and kill all the infected? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I'm not thinking.
I don't know. I agree. I agree with you. Yeah. But there's a community that's semi-safe.
Yeah.
With what's his name, Aaron Taylor or whatever his name is.
I don't know.
The guy.
The dad?
The dad, yeah.
I don't know who that guy is.
He's from Marvel. He played Kraven. He's
Kraven, yeah.
Oh.
He played Quicksilver in
was that
Endgame?
Quicksilver?
Or not Endgame, but in the Avengers Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I want to know in Kraven, how come he looked so, like, big and ripped, and in this movie
because he was
going...
It's Marvel.
He was on the Marvel diet, babe. Like, Chris Pratt got yoked for playing Star-Lord.
You can't be a scrawny guy.
No.
Unless you're Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Tom Holland can be a scrawny guy.
But he's still ripped.
He totally. Fills out that suit nicely. You get your standard 28 days, 28 weeks kicking the balls around about the last half hour. Make you feel like a fucking asshole. And then I felt like they tried to shoehorn in some comedy there with that last little group of screwballs.
The whole next movie is about these fucking assholes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I not watch the next movie?
I did not enjoy it.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. I mean...
I think well, to me, the third one was better than the second one.
We just watched the third one.
No, we watched this. Well, yes.
We watched,
so the third one was better than the fourth one. We're talking about the fourth one. We're talking about Bone Temple.
Right. So you're saying 28 years later is better than 28 years later Bone Temple.
Yeah, I preferred the Bone Temple better.
So you like the
Monica liked the fourth one.
Okay, you like the fourth one better than the third one.
I didn't
I feel like I need a flow chart.
I didn't like that group of fucking assholes. I just wanted them to fucking die.
Wow. They look like they were having fun.
Oh, you wait.
Okay.
When you see
all right.
this.
All right. I'll get around to it. All righty. Well, that was 28 years later. I guess there's some holes there, but it's fine. What do you guys got for us this week on the immersion therapy?
Let's check out Psycho Killer. Following the brutal murder of her husband, a Kansas Highway Patrol officer sets out on a journey to track down the perpetrator. As the hunt progresses, she comes to realize the man responsible is a sadistic, satanic serial killer, and the depth of his mental depravity and his sinister agenda is more twisted than anyone could have imagined. And you'll find this guy on Hulu.
Very cool. Check that shit out, inmates. We'll do the same and compare notes next week. But now it's time for a round of Who is Daddy?
Who is Daddy?
First, my clues from last week. I am just so happy that the world has shut down for COVID, and I'm bragging to my friends about how long I've spent inside my own shitty apartment. Good news, we're going to have ourselves a little party and have a online seance via Zoom, I guess, is the plan. I'm not really buying it, and I don't think most of the people here are either, but we're going to fuck around and find out, as they say.
FAFO, baby.
Yep, I am, of course, host, which is actually a really good show, I thought.
You know, a couple fun movies came out of the pandemic.
Yeah?
That one was okay. What was that one that was... God, what was it called? It was... They went basically to quarantine. Those two friends went to quarantine in... Sick.
Yeah,
yes.
that one was good, too.
I liked that one.
Yeah.
That one, I got a chuckle out of that one.
Yeah, that was good,
With
too.
when she's running down the street trying to find someone.
Yeah.
She's getting chased by the killer. Help me. She's like, do you have a mask? Do you need a mask?
Distancing, hand sanitizer.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty good,
clown. All right, who might I be this week, you ask? Well, it is Halloween night, and I am working very hard not to grow up. I'm probably fresh out of high school, and I want to continue trick-or-treating and keeping my small-town Halloween tradition alive. There's some folklore behind this. There's like 3 Halloween characters. One of them is a skeleton. One of them's like a pumpkin scarecrow type of a dude, and the other one is a witch. It's almost like the masks from Season of the Witch, but it's not, because these ones are real, and it's not just the masks. It's these 3 entities, and if we don't keep our Halloween traditions alive, then they will come back to wreak havoc on our small town. So I'm the only one buying this shit, me and my loser friend, but we're trying really hard, and fucking shit if they don't just show up tonight anyway. Who might I be, you ask? Tune in next week, and I'll drop some knowledge on you, inmates. In the meantime, I think that's about going to do it for us. Join us next week for the 2009 Prom Night remake. I know I've seen it. It is on Tubi. I know I've seen it. I can't remember a damn thing about it.
Yeah.
So
Me either.
okay, it'll be like a first-time watch until we get about 10 minutes in, and then we're like,
oh, God.
this fucking piece of shit. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, inmates.
Still taking requests for the next set of movies.
Absolutely, yeah. Get at us. Otherwise, we're going to have to do, I don't know, Amityville or something. I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe wherever you found the show, inmates. It helps our visibility quite a bit. Just go to paddedroompodcast.com. Find everything you need there as far as links, old shows, pictures of me on black men's penises. Anything else that you could possibly think of is right there for you. You guys got anything else on the week?
No, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. No,
absolutely. So, for weird office areas that you don't feel comfortable going into, especially with creepy coworkers, for new Evil Dead movies that are coming out, Evil Dead movies that are already out that aren't called Evil Dead movies, they just happen to feel very much like an Evil Dead movie and have other things in them, remakes that we didn't ask for, and the actors that may or may not be playing the main characters, and the Padded Room Podcast. I'm afraid visiting hours are over.